This is the first semi-finals of the men's category, main camp semi-finals, and we have the local lads, Morans, taking on Shogun. Morans have won this trophy twice, and they will look to get themselves into the finals. Shogun, on the other hand, have a real pedigree, previously branded as Samurai. They have been in 6 finals, so this will be a close one. Kicking us off has been Morans. Shogun just knocking it on there. Then Nyangige trying to shift it quickly to the outside channel. No advantage called from the referee there as the blitz defense came up from Shogun.
Really good blitz defense there from Shogun, but Kenya Morans was just a little guilty of being a little bit flat there. But a good tackle there by David Nyangige after a nice light break here for Shogun to get the turnover.
Yeah, so the referee just communicating early enough. This is the first scrum on how he wants that set piece to be taken care of by both teams.
We saw UK select.
Yeah, pulling out of the hits, and then at some time creating just getting the favorable side of the referee. Nyangige under pressure there to protect that particular rack.
I think
Olukusi came in late.
Yes, but also not guilty, not clearing the ball off the floor quickly.
And then obstructing.
Yes.
So Shogun going for the scrum option to the full penalty. Olukusi coming back to the starting lineup. There's been a switch between himself and Clinton Amukwachi. Barnabas wore another option in the forwards. It's a put in from Shogun. They attack to their right, coming on a loop around pass, but doesn't make that pass. Oh my, missed tackle there. And Shogun, Francesco going in for the first try. For Shogun silencing the home crowd. Francesco just delayed that pass, and once they beat in, he straightened and went through the gap. Lack of communication there from the Morans defenders, and he converts his own try. We'll watch on that replay. Morans just guilty of shooting up, anticipating that pass that never came, and then he straightened between Amalemba and Nyangige, going all the way to score. Home crowd silent.
I mean, apart from that missed tackle, I think the other bad thing about that try was it was center post. That means the full 7 points. That means Moran have to score Anton, but if they have to catch up with this game. Good kick off.
Nice option. But Brian Mutua is wise to it. He's one of those who can really leap high. His role when we are going for the attacking lineouts is to win it for Morans. This time round, he was good on that defensive play. Ambale, quick tap and go. That is a head. It's not a knock on. It went off the head.
Yeah, I think so.
But it was really fast. So he gets a yellow card for that.
It still interfered with the pass. Doesn't matter what body part you use, as long as you interfere with an obvious overlap.
So yellow card early on in this first half, midway through actually, and down to 6 men. Going to the bin for the next 2 minutes. Fantastic opportunity now for Morans to exploit. I think that is Enrique Bolinches, one of the many Spanish players in this Shogun outfit. The head coach, also from Spanish origins, Francesco Hernandez.
Not so sure about that.
Looking for speedster Vincent Odhiambo Mola. Then they have to use the numbers that they have. Ambale calling in Mutua for a short line.
Should have passed that on Brian.
That will be a penalty. Brian Mutua might also get a yellow for that.
I think it's an opportunity for Brian. They're just catch pass. I think he was very. Perhaps maybe that's the tactic, to hit it up in the middle. But in that particular moment, I think there's an opportunity to just catch and pass. There we go. Yeah, right. And just next to him was Okoth, right into space. If he just put his head up, you'd have seen that Okoth was in space there. And then a catch pass. Take the hit still. He's a big enough lad there. Could have taken the hit. But now they're under pressure here from a very well-disciplined Shogun team, who themselves also, just like the women's team, are confident about their lineups.
10 meters! Advantage, black! No.
Restart that. Not advantageous to Morans. They have to play the next 2 minutes 6. Both teams actually on 6. But the Spanish Shogun with their Spanish outfit just about to have the full complement of 7, and coming back in is Bolinches Enrique. Enrique comes back in, going straight into the boiler room there. And so what a fantastic time for him to come back, an attacking ball in Morans 22.
Yes, they have to stay out. Nyangiga has to stay out to defend this one. I bet you that
5 meters.
Gabriel will come out to this ball, and he does, to create that extra play, or the extra man.
Yeah, Lopez trying to carry himself into the try box, but good defense there by Morans, trying to go short fast, compact the defense, then create space out wide. That ball went forward. That was good defense from Morans. No, they scrambled from a set piece scrum, which is not easy when you're 6.
No, it's not.
You see that ball shifted and just drifting forward there to Enrique Bolinches. Mutua back on, another timely return to the pitch. Now they are full complement of 7 on both sides. However, how do Moran exit from here? Will they use the boot or trust their passing skills?
Yeah, there's a time when Nyangigi came out to the ball as scrum, but then missed everybody, went all the way to the end. They decide to get to the ball here this time. I thought it was a missed opportunity there. Nyangigi came out to the ball, sniped, was a dummy switch there, and then there's an opportunity of 3v2, but he chose to do a whole miss pass all the way to Victor, and easily defended, of course. While the ball was traveling, the defense just went up. It's a really disciplined Shogun side here. Evenly matched, would you say this one? But
yeah,
Shogun seems to have the ascendancy.
Yeah, on the scoreboard, Shogun ahead. In attendance, the toddlers, the young ones, 12 years and below, have had free entrance into the 27th edition of the Safari Sevens. But on the pitch, the home side, Morans trailing 7-0 against Shogun. Shogun, both teams in the first half lost men to the sin bin for 2 minutes each. But they were able to sustain and survive those sin bin periods. Shogun pinning Morans in their own 22. This one isolated, coming in late. They are just coming late.
Especially the player of Nyangige's size, you think maybe Lucy, Brian take that in. Nyangige.
Yeah. In those red zones, only your strongest ball carriers should take that ball in. Anything other than that, and you're at risk. As we see there, with the arriving player, Ambale.
And this is the mindset I was talking about. You know, you're losing, you're behind 7-0 to a really decent side. Just get to the second half, you see the ball, you're 5 meters in your. I mean, what kind of tactical mindset is there? Because do you want to carry that in? Do you want to use this? I mean, I can understand the various tactics that they're using here, but that didn't seem like a deliberate plan there to have Nyangige carry that ball into contact.
And they have to blitz up here if they're to kill that space. Lucky for them, Lopez knocks it on. But when you look at it, Shogun with the right tactics, pinning Morans in their own 22, and then waiting and pressurizing them for mistakes. 7-0, it's still a close one, 5 minutes to go. Lopez, we've seen him on the world circuit Very familiar face, very familiar name, if you know your international rugby. So Shogun, very competent squad that has been put together to come here. Again, pressure times here for Morans. Really, is really tough times for Morans. They have to look for a way to exit, and they concede a try here.
I think it's double error here from they did get an opportunity.
Rocarius Gabriel with that try.
He did get an opportunity to get rid of the ball.
That conversion going in. Those decisions being made around there. Clinton Amkwachi doing well to stop that movement. Ambale coming in late, but all that on the back of an error, trying to play in their own 22 with mismatches. And now Shogun with a comfortable lead. Around just 4 minutes remaining in this one. Moran have not been able to attack. Shogun have been very clinical, playing with the right strategy. Clinton Amkwachi coming in with a carry at the heart of Shogun's defense, does his work well, and then they get the ball. Again, Shogun just pushing the back into the red zone and turning over. This referee is a strict one.
I think
Lopez goes into the single for 2 minutes. Yes, Oscar.
I thought Shogun had done enough here to contest this ruck from Morans. Morans are not doing themselves any favors. They are trying to have some carries in their 22. But I think Shogun, to be fair to them, they are putting really hard pressure on defense. And I thought that was an opportunity for them to do another turnover. Remember, they just scored from pressure. But I think the referee says he was off his feet.
Yeah, it's a blitz defense, and also ensuring that they don't get a clean ball. Finally, a kick pass being attempted here for Vincent Odhiambo, and he steps back into the field to ensure that he does not kill that ball. Good play from the Morans. They have an extra man, courtesy of that sin bin. They have to get themselves onto the scoreboard here. With 2 minutes remaining, they're trailing 14-0. Clinton Amkwachi getting that channel, the 5-meter channel. Quick recycle there from John Okoth. They have numbers out. Have to shift it through. Ambale going through that defense line. It was always a stretched defense. 7 versus 6, and Ambale finally pulling Kenya back into this one. The Morans hitting back. The conversion to come.
Again, some tactical awareness here. What do they do?
Yeah, they have to look for repossession. That must be top of the mind.
Yeah, they must get the ball back.
To ensure that the last few seconds of this thing,
that means the kick has to go 10.
Yeah.
You know, it's you want the kick to go short. Sometimes you execute it well, then it doesn't go the full 10 meters. But Nyangigi has also had some wonderful kickoffs. I think this should be at least competitive enough.
So the go-to person will be Brian Mutua, because he has been very good at those. And this is spot on, and Brian Mutua gets it. They have numbers out wide if they can recover this ball. Play on, says the referee, and looks to be worse off there, remaining on the deck. I think it's Ambale. Just wait to see, but play goes on. Shogun recover the possession. Still playing 7 against 6, waiting for that break because it comes around the injury.
That allows the numbers to come back. Looks like a head injury.
Yeah, a lot of supporters, most of them just looking and enjoying the match here. It's a tight one for Morans. You can see even from their faces a bit tentative, seeing their home side trailing by 7 points, expressing some frustrations, but also remaining hopeful. tough place to be as a supporter of Morans.
Tough one, this one. They want everything, these Kenyan supporters.
They are trying to cheer the fans and just give them something.
They want an all-Kenyan final. Already in the women, it's been decided it's an East African final.
See Ravon going for that ball and then gets a boot onto his face. Yeah, that was a boot. Unintentional though, but damaging nonetheless. And he goes out, and we see Arnold Muita coming in for the first time in this tournament to replace Ravon, who's going for a blood bean. Arnold Muita with his first appearance in the most crucial of times.
First time back on called there by the referee. It's scrum to Shogun. Under a minute to go. Kenyan runs up to work really hard to try and get this position right. And then one score.
Put in for Shogun. They have the clock to their advantage, but it's a turnover. Muita offloads it quickly, and Nyangige knocks it on. When it was a transition from defense to attack, an opportunity that you will think now. Just look at that turn.
It wasn't the best of passes, but it's really unfortunate for the young man, David Nyangige. A couple of errors from him seem to have cost his team an opportunity here. He's played really, really well, David Nyangige, this tournament. He's had some good moments, he's scored a couple of tries, but that was one of those moments where he needed just to hold on to that. The pass also was a bit difficult, but he did his best there. Another knock-on, I think they get another chance here.
Yeah, for some reason, the Morans forwards have been very good at these scrum downs.
The target to the set piece, we did say that earlier, the target at set piece.
So
specific to the scrum.
Yeah, specifically the scrum. So the captain John Okoth, Brian Mutua and Clinton Amukwachi have won Morans twice and counter that scrum.
Hold on to your seats, hold on to your hair here. Last play, no time for Morans here. They have to score under the posts, or at least convert. Watch Shogun defense here, look at foot up already. Early take, it looks...
Advantage being played by the referee, so Elton Amalemba carrying it, steps back in, looking for Arnold Muita.
Advantage is over.
And Brian Mutua going in hard, he needs support immediately. That ball is out. John Okoth looking for space and then takes it route one back to that contact area. Victor has space but shifts it back in. Elton carrying it into contact. They have to secure this one. Arnold Muita bring it out to Brian Mutua. Brian Mutua tucks it in and goes into contact. Another good spell of possession. That should be a yellow card even. That's risky play. If he survives a yellow, he'll be very lucky. Very
some calm minds here around the scrum.
Yeah, it's the last play, anything.
I think the captain has called for scrum here around Mutua. There's a need for patience here.
The edge of the seat staff, the fans are on their feet, everyone just looking and hoping that they can get looks at overreaching beyond the last man's foot. And Arnold Muita just calling the ref in to make that decision.
No challenge on the scrum here, so it's 4v3 if they can get the ball out. Watch this scrum here from Shogun.
Patience required here. Going for that cutout pass to the speedster. He will score, but the conversion is what will be the challenge. Yeah, really tight one, this one.
I think they should have taken a risk here to sort of do a switch play because there's obviously pressure going across.
Yeah.
But I say that.
And it was intentional from the defense setup from Shogun. They just said, you score out there, and then.
This is a pressure kick for the young man. Looks confident. Does it go? Does it go? Does it go? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. And Shogun get themselves into the finals. Moran losing this one by just 2 points. Fought back, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough for the Morans. Shogun getting themselves into another finals. This will be their 7th final. They have the pedigree, and in that one, wait to see whom they meet as we move to the second semi-finals. Zimbabwe taking on Shujaa.